1, 2, 3 test. Hope I'm coming through okay. Looks like it's just me here for the second, so I'll just chill. Hey, you got Humble in the house. Hey, Humble, how are you, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. So far, it's just you and me at the moment, so just chill for a sec. We'll wait for some more people to turn up. Hey, you got Shadow in the house. How are you, Shadow? Thanks for taking the time to drop in, mate. Always appreciated. Just getting the space all warmed up. Just waiting for a few people to turn up. So just waiting for my co-host to turn up as well. He's feeling a bit under the weather, so he might not turn up, or he might only stick around for a little while and then have to get some rest. But that's all good. Hey, Mark D, thanks for dropping in, buddy. At any time, guys, you guys want to come up to the stage, say hi, say a few words. By all means, please do so. The space is always much more riveting when it's not just me monologuing. But we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll see who turns up. Just queue up my notes here. Get rid of that. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. So up to Wednesday night or Thursday morning if you're here on my side of the world. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. So it's the middle of the week. It's hump day or hump night, where you might be. We're nearly there, guys. Nearly the end of the week. Don't mind me just sipping on some coffee. Get well and truly caffeinated. Yeah, I got a few things to go over in this episode. Got a few things happening in the world of VeVe, world of cryptoids. There's a couple of things happening. Yeah, a couple of things happening all over the place. Got some drops we can talk about. We've got some upcoming Halloween drops we can talk about as well. So VeVe had a Twitter space, which is quite informative, quite riveting. So we've got some fun stuff on the way. All right, I think we'll kick this episode off in a minute. I hope my co-host can join us, but like I said before, he's feeling a bit under the weather, so he may or may not turn up. But that's cool. So you guys are here, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy day to come and listen in. And yeah. All right. Well, looks like it might just be me just for the moment, so I'm gonna have to hold down the fort on my own. So how about we kick this off with a little bit of intro music, and we'll get into it. All right, guys. G'day, everybody. Ozman Collect 63 here, and this is VeVe Wednesdays, brought to you by the VeVe Collective, and we are up to episode 31. Yeah, episode 31. So yeah, last week we had our 30th episode. We had a few giveaways and nice little chill out space and a bit of fun. So but yeah, episode 31. So let's see if we can get to 35, and maybe we'll do some more giveaways, and we'll just keep going that way. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm not joined by my trusty co-host, the one, the only me via Dino, because he's feeling a bit under the weather at the moment, so he may or may not turn up. But that's cool. So I'm here, you guys are here, and we just have a nice little chilled space and just see what's going on in the world. So I see Casual, I see Shadow, I see Humble, I see Mark D. So thanks for dropping in, guys. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and chill with us. And at any point as well, so you guys want to come up, say hi. Hey, we've got Poppy as well. Thanks for dropping in, Poppy. Oh, Casual off to the stage. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys want to come up at any moment, please do so. It's a free space. So I appreciate being able to chat to somebody, because like I said before, these spaces get a little bit dry when it's just me monologuing by myself. But I got Casual wanting to come up to the stage. If it's not going to get rugged. How are you, Casual?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, mate.
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. So it's Wednesday. It's Hump Day, or Thursday morning in my case. How's your week been so far?
It's all right. It's been okay this week. I've been just waiting for this Iron Man to show up tomorrow. That's pretty much it. My life is just punctuated by deliveries.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see it all over X. Everyone's getting their Iron Mans left, right, and center. So I got some people. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's that that free little lotto ticket, and I'm not gonna lie. I know the odds of me getting the golden black one or the number one is pretty slim, but there's still a chance you can pull, number 666.
yeah. I said that there's still that chance. There's still that. You never know. You could get that one, and then comes back the question we were asking the last week on Webby weekends. Is like, what do you do?
Exactly. Also, I think I would really like to have like mid 1963 or some of those other significant mints. I think that'd be badass.
Yeah, they could potentially be even more valuable. Well, maybe more valuable to some people.
Well, it would be realistically valuable because I don't think that other one's actually worth 40 grand.
Yeah, well, that's true. I suppose it always comes back to what they always say, like, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Well, Daddy David's got the money, so I guess it's worth 40 grand.
Well, that's it. Well, it's worth 40 grand to him, so that's that's what it's going for.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. But it's just cool to see, like, over on X, I know everyone doing their own, like, Funko unboxing experiences. We got some people taking photos of they're like, the Iron Man with, like, their kids and their pets and all sorts of cool things. That's really cool to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the unboxing because I definitely have to make a piece of content. I don't want to waste it. I made that mistake with trading cards. I've made videos for all the boxes I was opening, and then the one box I didn't make a video, that's the one I hit the autograph in.
Oh, nice.
So I'm definitely going to make a video.
Yeah, cool. So what unboxing was that?
It was they're called anyway, it's an MCU box set of trading cards. So it's like the actual actors on the cards.
Oh, right.
And I ended up getting the autograph of the ancient one from I forgot what the actress's name, but from the Avengers.
The ancient one. Oh, that's what's it? Tilda Swinton? Is that the one? Tilda Swinton?
I believe so. Yeah. She looks like David Bowie.
That's the one, yeah. kind of sounds like him too.
No, but I was definitely happy with that because I've been opening, cards on and off my whole life. That was my first autograph. So yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Nice. Let me see. David Marquez just dropped in as well. So, how are you, Daniel? Thanks for dropping in. So, I hope you're having a good one, buddy. But yeah. So, what about on the VeVe front? Have you been buying anything? Been seeing what's going on in the market?
Yeah, just watching the market. We got our Aladdin pencils. And,
yeah.
Those are sitting at what are they at right now? $14.99.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a 2002 mint on the floor right now. If anybody has a kid born in 2002.
Ooh, let me have a look.
We got Iron Man at 89.96, the red one.
Oh yeah, is that them? Oh yeah, 89.96. Ooh, actually, that's not bad. Yeah, there's a couple of good deals going on at the moment.
Silver at 139.
So, oh yeah, 139. Oh yeah, nice.
Wow, the superior one is 749. That's the ultra rare.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 749 for the ultra rare.
Gold's at 399. I really don't care for the plain silver and the plain gold. Kind of basic.
I think I kind of like the red one more than like out of all of them, because that's like, you know, the more like iconic one.
Yeah, I think that one, you know, will be pretty popular.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got the red Iron Man 18-inch. It's common, going for 89 gems and 69 frags on the floor. So if you're in the market for one, so could be an opportunity. Me personally, I probably wait a bit longer.
Well, you should just buy this $25,000 number 17 black and
gold.
gold.
Of course you could. Absolutely. If you got the cash to do it, why not? Me, I definitely don't. But we got Josh in the house. Josh, Collector's Gone Digital. How are you, buddy?
I haven't experienced FOMO this bad in a while, and then I hop into this space, and you guys are talking about the damn prices.
Yeah, we're just going over the Marvel Funkos, see what they're sitting at on the floor.
I know. Every time I hop on Twitter, I keep seeing the photos of people unboxing them.
Oh,
damn! I wish I got one.
I know. I know. I'm starting to think like, no, I wish I lived in the States or something like. No, I might have a better chance of getting one, but I'm just like, I'll be all right.
Yeah. Casual, have you got yours yet, or?
No, patiently waiting. I feel like I want to call into work tomorrow and just, you know, sit by the door and wait for UPS, but it won't show up.
That's it. Do you happen to have one of those like Ring doorbells, the ones with the cameras on them?
I do have a camera, but not the
okay.
Ring. I can see what's going. I can see.
Yeah.
I
was just about to say I'm waiting for the Ring doorbell where we see somebody stealing the package.
Yeah.
Ripping it open and it's the gold one, and then running off.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Like, you know, it wins the unboxing.
Oh my god! Can you imagine like that'd be like a YouTube said like that'd just go viral, wouldn't it?
Dude, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea for the unboxing video. I could do a security camera video.
Ooh, yeah, you could like yeah.
That dude, thanks a lot. I might have to steal that idea. Fumble doesn't.
Yeah, I reckon it's a great idea. I reckon they'd make a brilliant unboxing video. Or you have like, you know, just that you could do like, you know, the unboxing, the guy could open it and be like, oh, what's this? Oh, okay. And then just like throw it over his shoulder and then like walk away or something like that. Can you imagine like the amount of shock value that would have?
Not even that. Just
is it worth investing?
Really vague video of some dude just run up on the porch and just running away.
I'll just run to Halloween City and buy a UPS driver costume and just like make it look like I'm delivering it, but then I take it and run off.
Ooh, there you go. Hey.
You see me in the distance ripping it open and breaking it, and the head falls off. And...
Okay, now you guys are going too far.
I was gambling on it going viral. I didn't realize it only gets 75 views.
No, that's it. Did you see that one on there was a post on X where someone did a post say like, you know, I ordered my Iron Man Funko off of like Temu or some of these like budget ones, and they must have sent me the special edition. It turns out to be a picture of the Turbo Man from Schwarzenegger's movie Jingle All the Way.
Oh no.
I couldn't help but giggle at that. I thought it was quite clever.
I think I know the post you're talking about. It took a sec to think about that, but
yeah, I can't remember who posted it. I'll have to see if I can find it and try and pin it to the chat. I thought it was quite funny because
so I did.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say because
no, go finish what you're saying. Sorry.
So I was about to say because Jingle All the Way is my second favorite Christmas movie of all time. So I thought I got a bit of a giggle out of that.
The other idea I had, and then afterwards I saw somebody took two pictures, Iron Man, and put it inside the Chucky box in the vault. But I actually thought about something like that beforehand for the video, of making a little short called Starkey instead of Chucky, and then have Iron Man following you around and shit.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Did I hear about how the Addams family is coming to VeVe?
Yes, that is. No, that is true. So they announced that on because VeVe had their Twitter space last Tuesday. I believe it was on the 24th, and you can still find the recording for that over on their X panel. But they had some pretty big announcements for Halloween, and one of them was the Addams family is apparently coming to VeVe. So that's some exciting news. So let me go
It's going to be a Dancing Wednesday Addams. Did I hear? I did. I kind of just skimmed through it.
Well, to my understanding, it's the Wednesday Addams is either going to be animated or it's going to have like sound, like background music, like we have like with some of the like the lenticular cards and some of the other Disney villains and that. But it's going to have the classic Addams Family theme, like the na 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 na, like that like background music, because apparently they've secured the rights for it. So that's coming in the way of Addams Family, and also I believe Thing is coming as well. The hand.
Nice.
It's interesting that they keep getting these soundtracks, because the Pink Panther one was really cool to see as well.
Yeah, apparently they're quite difficult to acquire. I think that's what Alex was saying in the discussion, saying because they've got to go through like different licenses, and some people own rights, and there's a whole list of things they have to go through. But yeah, apparently they got them, and it's coming somewhere around Halloween time. Hinano, how are you, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? I literally just got off a live stream with SeanyPoo, Dokta Strange, and Dee. So I just
nice one.
in. What's going on? What I miss?
Not much, mate. We're just talking about the upcoming Addams Family drops being announced.
Nice. Where's Tony Stark?
Where's Tony? Oh, Tony Stark. Apparently, he's feeling a bit under the weather at the moment, so he may or may not be able to drop in. So I'm just kind of holding down the fort on my own at the moment, but it's all cool. So we're just having a nice chilled conversation about basically just the Iron Man Funkos being delivered and seeing them all over X at the moment. And now we're just chilling and talking about what's coming this Halloween.
Nice. Yeah, guys, for reference, I joke around that Dino looks like the Iron Man Funko. If you really look at the face, kind of does.
He is right. I did look at it and just went, oh, yeah, now I see it. I'll have to like reintroduce him as like, instead of like, when Mr. Nintendo will call him when like Iron Man, or like, when Iron Man, or call him Iron Dino. Ooh, that could work. Iron Dino.
I'll share the graphic I made in the chat for the VeVe guys, so you guys can see it. But it's a striking resemblance, you guys. It's uncanny.
Yeah, chuck it in our Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll chuck it in the Discord right now.
Yeah, check in the Discord. Because in case anyone doesn't know, like the VeVe Wednesdays is brought to you by the VeVe Collective, which is just our collectors group. Where we just sort of came together and just wanted to create a space where we can just geek out, really. So we sort of share our collectibles. We share everything from collectibles, music, games, food, travel, all sorts of cool stuff. And we do that over on the VeVe Collective's Discord channel. So if you're interested in getting involved with that, send us a DM and we'll get you in. We kind of do it like on a referral basis now. Some of our members include, like we've got some of them listening here with us today. We've got Dokta Strange, we've got Casual, Hinano, Josh, Collector's Gone Digital. And yeah, just if you're interested and you're cool and like to geek out with other like-minded individuals, DM them and we'll get you in.
Okay, so it's in the comics and collectibles section of the VeVe. Go check it out, guys.
Yeah, I'll look at. Oh yeah, Dino Stark. I like it. So have you have you been picking up anything in the market? I see you've been actually no, sorry, I take that back. You haven't picking things up in the market because I've seen a couple of posts on X. So, but how's things been with you, VeVe wise or life or?
Oh, good. I've been busy IRL. I got a lot going on. It's getting close to like Thanksgiving and the holidays, and so the clients I deal with want to spend money now, and they want it now, and schedules kind of getting packed. So I'm dealing with that, and then we got our raffle that we're doing for the podcast, and I've been busy. How you guys been?
Yeah, been good, mate. So that was actually one of my talking points on my list of stuff to talk about, is that the Real Uncommon podcast does have a raffle going at the moment, where you can win is it three different comic packs?
Let's see. Dee's more of the person running this, but I think it's 4 comic bundles, and then one Hawaii pack where you get like certain snacks that D has in a bundle, like mac nut covered chocolates. I think Casual, you won something from us like that, similar.
Oh yeah, man, they were good, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Well, this one's got way more than that. It's also got like Crispies and Caramax and I think even keychains. So yeah, go check out D's profile. You guys can see.
So I'm just seeing if I can actually share it in the chat, but I don't think I can. But anyway, it's yeah, if you go over to the Real Uncommon Podcast X page, you can find it there. So basically, it's $15 for one entry, $20 for two entries, and $25 for three entries, and that will get you into the draw. And I believe it's running till start of November, I believe.
Yeah, we're running it. I think she wants to run it till Halloween night, and then the next day we'll do the raffle. We'll put everyone's names on the wheel and their entries, and you can win more than once. We will not take your name off the wheel, and depending on engagement, I may add more. It all depends on our engagement. It all depends if it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So stay tuned.
I pinned it above.
Oh, nice one. Thanks for that.
Awesome. Thank you.
So guys, there you go. If you're interested, get involved with that. Some good looking titles in there too. So we've got FA Trinity, we've got was a Superior Spider-Man, and yeah, well, and there's also Punchline in there as well, if I remember right.
Yeah, that Batman 92. I was just talking with Dokta Strange about that slab. The only reason I'm giving that one away is because I own 2 raw copies, but it's hard to give away slabs. And I got to tell you, I really, really hope that goes to a collector that loves that comic, because it'll make me feel good that at least it went to a good home.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I get paid tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to chuck at least one ticket in. So hopefully, those listening out there will do the same. You know, try and support the Real Uncommon Podcast, because what they do is awesome. And yeah, speaking of the Real Uncommon Podcast, we also have D in the house. So how are you, D? So we also got Dokta Strange as well. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Actually, just on the subject of Dokta Strange, so I just want to do a quick little announcement that for the next episode of Relax and Read, I will be doing Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8, which is the one with the black Spider-Man suit on the front. And that was requested by Dokta Strange, and that will be coming this coming Friday. So stay tuned for that one. So there'll be a thumbnail posted on X soon to sort of promote that. Oh, there's someone coming up to the stage. Oh, D wants to go on stage. Actually, D's going up the stage. D, if you're up for it, I might need a co-host actually, because like I said, Dinah's not feeling a bit under the weather this time today, so I'm sort of running solo at the moment. So if anyone wants to jump up and be a co-host, that would be most appreciated.
Iron Man's sick. D, be the co-host.
That's it. He's got that his chest plate's playing up, and it's trying to poison him again. Oh, we got Doctor in the house. Here we go. Oh, actually, I might. Oh, D's got a hand up. How are you, D?
Hello, what's up, fellas?
Oh, I can already hear it, so I'm going to ask the question, D. What you eating, D?
I'm actually not eating anything at the moment.
Oh, really?
I know, right? That's strange. I do have it right next to me, but I haven't had a chance to stuff it in my mouth because I was on live stream with SeanyPoo, and I didn't want to trigger a certain somebody of me just eating.
Going nom 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 nom. Speaking of SeanyPoo, we got listening in the background there. Thanks for dropping in, Shorty. We got Fried Labbits as well, so always good to see you every episode, mate. Always going strong with the support. And we got Doctor as well. How are you, Doctor?
Doing awesome, man. Just had a great live stream with SeanyPoo and Real Uncommon Podcast, man. Ran over a little bit, but we got it done, and we had to come right on over and check out VeVe Wednesdays, So we have been here, man. And don't let D fool you, man. You know what I'm saying? When she came on the stream, she was chomping away, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know Hinano ain't get to see it, man. But I gotta blow you up, D. I gotta do it. It's one good time. Because D always makes me hungry, you know what I'm saying? I try to get all my stuff done before I go on the stream and stuff. And every time, come on, D just be over there munching, and then I got visions of chocolate covered macarons and stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like, there's my plate, you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta remember, guys, one thing you gotta remember about D, if she doesn't eat, you might want to not get in front of her path.
That's it.
Oh,
it's hangry.
Not that bad.
Not a problem.
So what's you? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Josh got his hand up from Collectors Gone Digital.
Yeah, I don't mean to change the topic because I know we were talking about the soundtracks earlier with the music and everything, but
that's cool.
The company page just posted Messi. What do you guys think about that?
So what happened?
The company page posted Messi, and I was speculating how sports might be dropping on the app soon. This is a complete tangent, by the way. I know we were just talking about something completely different.
That's fine.
No, that's cool. Tangents are fun. I like tangents. Sports soon. I mean, sport. If we get sports soon, that'd be a real nice mix up to the VeVe scene. I mean, like that just open up a whole new avenue.
Do you know about the post that I'm talking about?
I don't actually. I'm trying to find it. So is it on X? Is it, or is it on VeVe's?
Yeah, it's on X. They posted it. I think it was earlier this morning. Actually, you know what? Just go on my timeline. You'll find it faster. It's one of my most recent ones.
Let's have a look.
Maybe it's a political statement.
How is it now?
Yeah, like I don't even know if it was like anything serious.
Oh, this one. Is this the one about Messi holding the Funko box? Is that what it was?
Yeah. And like it's also kind of hard to tell because like there's multiple people that manage the company page, and each one of these people have like a different personality, I've noticed. So I can't tell if it's like one of these guys just like screwing around or if it's like an actual hint at sports, because they were talking about music and sports being brought on, right? So
I mean, to be fair, when I first looked at this post, I didn't actually give it a second look. I just thought it was some guy in a hoodie holding a Funko box, but only because I'm not really heavily into sports, I didn't particularly take much notice to it. But now I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was just a random person too.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Messi? No. Messi is he's kind of big.
Yeah. But maybe we get Messi as a Funko. Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, what I find interesting about it is Messi's he's actually been in the space already. I can't remember the company he partnered with or collabed with. I want to say it was either Candy or Crypto.com, but this was a couple years ago, and he released actual NFTs. So I don't know if it was just like a brand deal thing for him. I know he's not really big into the money stuff now, but I don't know if it was because of an endorsement or if because he's actually kind of into the tech. But
well, I'm just looking online now. It was as the Eternity chain. I think he was involved with, because I'm just looking online now, saying he's got some NFTs on there. They're going for basically just shy of 1 ETH or one wrapped ETH.
Oh, okay. Eternity, that was it.
Yeah, that was one. So apparently you can find them on OpenSea. But
Are they like animated, or what are they? Just static photos?
Well, this one I'm looking at now is looks animated. Like
clips of his goals and stuff. Is it like the Top Shot stuff with the basketball?
No, it's not quite like the Top Shot. It's more like what's I compare it to? It's kind of like the animated comic book covers we get from time to time on X. Kind of like something like that. Just like with like one picture, and it's got like mist and stuff coming off like the sides, and like he's like this one he's looking at, like he's like breathing heavily. His back's like to the screen. He's got 10 written on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that sort of thing. Yeah, I wonder if I pushed it. But yeah, sports. But yeah, no, I mean, like sports would be a real good one to the platform. Like what? I mean, I said I'm not heavily into sports, which is kind of I get like a lot of weird looks for because I'm like the only Australian who's not really into sports.
Oh, dude, I'm the least Canadian. I'm not into hockey. I'm not into the snow. I don't like any of that stuff.
No, I know. I understand. Like, you asked me a question about rugby or cricket or Aussie rules football. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But you asked me a question about like collecting Marvel and like comics and stuff like that. Like, I'll be like, oh, now that one I can talk about, or gaming.
Yeah. But I don't know if anybody else wants to chime in about the sports stuff. But
yeah, D, Casual, Hinano, Doctor, you guys got anything to add about sports?
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
I'm heavily into sports.
Aha.
I'm a professional DFS player, so I'm always staying in tune with sports. Confession is, while I was doing the live stream with SeanyPoo, I had the Knicks game on at the same time. And
what?
Now I'm watching the Spurs. So, yeah, man, I had a couple of slips hit tonight, so that's always a good thing, But yeah, I'm looking forward in the Web3 space and see where it goes. I think it would be awesome to have like some sort of animated collectibles on the app, sports-wise, iconic players hitting a home run or stealing a base or scoring a soccer goal or just bouncing a ball on his knee and doing tricks and stuff as an animation. That would be dope. So yeah, I know we got to crawl before we walk, so we'll probably get not something animated first, but it's all good.
But that's cool. I mean, we can get like all sorts of different sports. I mean, we could get like a American gridiron football or football as you guys say over there. You got we've got hockey. We could do like our version of football over here, like soccer. There's like a mountain of possibilities. Yeah, Casual.
Yeah, I have some sports like NFTs on one of. I purchased the Wayne Gretzky ones when they came out. They had a partnership with eBay, and you could you could actually buy them on eBay, and then you get your redemption code. But one of the things they did is they partnered with Sports Illustrated magazine. So then they had all those classic pictures, and then they created 3D action figures, like little mini videos of these action figures. Now they're not 3D collectibles, but they're videos of 3D collectibles. And they really didn't do nothing unless you hit the highest rarity. But VeVe could do something like that too, partner with, just essentially any brand that has worked with athletes and that has they could work with like even with Nike and release like just something that's branded around Nike and one of the athletes.
Yeah, because that would really get some eyes on the platform and start possibly getting some new users in.
I think a good idea too would be to stick to like a nostalgic aspect of things of like collecting. And one thing when it came to sports collectibles that people used to grab up back in the day was I forget the brand. It was like Finish Line or Pro Set.
Starting lineup.
There you go. The starting lineups. Yeah, all of those. Where they kind of come with like the bat, or sometimes it would come with like some of the court, with like Shaq and stuff. And,
or a coin.
What's that?
I got a couple that came with a coin. I was thrifting a couple years back, and I got a bunch of like Magic Johnsons and some other ones that have the figure and then like a little fake little coin with it and stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to get my hands on some of the older ones, man, but I started falling back from physical collectibles. I'm like, I don't have space. So, but nostalgic wise, that would definitely hit me in the gut. They have something with packaging and in the whole nine. Forget it. That would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be cool. If we get just to start with something like easy and small, like on the platform we get like some trading cards or some coins or something like that, and then they could move up to collectibles, just start maybe with something static and then move on to animation or something like that. I mean, you could even get well, we've had this discussion in the past. Like, if it was like baseball, for example, they could like release like signed baseball bats with like with some signatures on it, or if it's like football, they could do like the football balls with signatures or helmets, and there's just like all sorts of different things they could try.
The episode that I have dropping tomorrow, I'm going to talk about different applications for sports that VeVe Collectables can be used for, and I think it's like a dozen things on the list. But Casual, what was the platform you were just talking about? One of? I've never heard of
OneOf.com. Oh yeah, man, they were yeah, dude, they've been around. They first launched with the Grammys. They gave away free Grammys NFTs. They gave away free TLC, a bunch of different hip hop stuff for free. There's just a constant stream of free NFTs. Then they dropped Notorious B.I.G. That was their highest promoted one last year for 100. I think they're like $20 now. I got out at 95. I was smart. I learned my lesson there. I did take profit on that app because I won one of their tickets to be able to. Man, that's how much I use that site. I don't even remember, but it was essentially to get drops early and shit. I ended up selling that for like $200 or whatever like that, and then it ended up cashing out on there. But platform's not doing well. But yeah, check it out, oneof.com.
Oneof.com. Write that down.
Yeah, I got the Houston and a couple of those. Yeah, when they came out. I wanted to get the Biggie, man, but I didn't bite. It's good to know.
I got rugged on there. My first PFP that I ever bought PFP project was on their Ian Dior. He's a famous pop star now, and I thought, you know what, let's do this. I bought it for like 80, and that thing just died right away. But supposedly a couple people got free backstage access, and it was I don't know, it was bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
I was going to say, a friend of mine that's been heavy in the music industry for a while, he was trying to figure out how to take a lot of old footage he had. He's been in the DVD game since the early 2000s. His DVD was called All Access. It was a pretty successful line out there, especially in the streets. And he has a lot of exclusive footage with like Biggie, Mobb Deep, all these people. So we're trying to figure out how we could do something on the NFT side. And I mentioned that platform to my friend, and he's like, "Oh, I know the guy that runs that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "You might want to get some pointers from him," But yeah, it's just interesting how all of these things kind of took a nosedive. I saw so much potential in it, but only the strong will survive, I guess.
Yeah, well, maybe there might be a bit of interest starting to pick up now. Now the whole the crypto market seems to be picking up a bit now, so maybe there might be some fresh money starting to come in. Maybe some projects might get resurrected from the dead. I mean, like there's all sorts of action all over those markets.
I will say, I'll give them a little plug. Their latest thing that's coming out. I don't know if it launched yet. You can check it out yourself, but they TLC the band. They are doing a thing where you can buy the NFT and you get royalties. This is the first time that they've ever had some sort of royalty deal. People thought they were getting royalties when they bought the Notorious B.I.G. one because they didn't really read the fine print. But what you were doing is you were getting voting rights to use this freestyle that he had, Folsom Street freestyle, and that was going to be mixed into some track, and maybe it became a big hit. And people thought maybe they get royalties, but that was never the plan. So I think a lot of people jumped out of that project. But anyways.
Okay. Yeah, so if you can get like some kind of royalties out of it, like that's always a good incentive to get people in. But yeah. All right, cool. So just back to what we were going on about the upcoming Halloween drops that VeVe revealed on the Twitter Spaces. Did anyone else catch that?
Yeah, I was in the space when they were holding it. Good info.
Yeah, I was in there as well. Like I saw you in there as well, and a lot of the other listeners here as well. But yeah, they dropped some fun stuff. We've got the Addams family coming. We got the Wednesday Addams with apparently the background music from the Addams family's going to be in there as well. We've got Animated Thing and some other cool stuff as well. We've got some Halloween stamps. We've got some heavy metal Disney villains posters, which look like really cool. And they've also got backtracks as well. But the big one that I took away from it was we are getting Ghost Rider. So Danny Ketch.
Yep.
So it's like
a twofer.
We are, yeah. So we are getting the digital collectible, and we're also getting the FA comic as well.
Oh, we're getting both.
Yep.
We're getting comic. We're getting both. That's
cool.
Yeah. I've been saying for a while they need to drop Modern Age just because I like the Modern Age stuff now. But they're doing it. They're dropping.
They're doing it. Yeah, because Alex did say the comic is going to be $6.99. It didn't say edition sizes and didn't say a price on the digital collectible, but from what he said, it sounds like it's going to be really nice. It's going to have flames. It's going to have the bike. It's going to have everything.
Chains, yep, everything.
So very cool. So stay tuned for that one. So that's going to be quite popular, I would believe.
Yeah, that one is the comic is dropping at 8 a.m. Pacific, and the digital will be at 10 a.m. Josh, did you have a question earlier? Were you talking?
Yeah, I was just asking if the collectible was animated. I ended up leaving the space a little earlier, but it didn't sound like they announced it fully, or they didn't unveil the actual collectible. Am I right?
No, they just spoke about it briefly. Like they spoke about it, but nothing's been revealed yet.
I feel like that's a piece that needs to be animated. You can't have static fire.
Right.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, that would just be weird.
That's just be boring. Like if they can do like the animation, like with the fire, like they did like with the Red Hulk or something along those lines, but better. That would be like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just would you guys want it like a birthday candle?
I'm sorry.
Just don't make it like a birthday candle, like on the poster.
Simple, like flame on, Go ahead, Josh.
No, I was just gonna say, do you guys want the new ink styling that they did with?
The cell shading, like they did with Professor X, and I would say probably no.
Not a fan of it.
Oh no, I like it. I do like the cell shading. I just think if they have like the fire effects, it would just look like a hell of a lot better with this just normal animation style. I know. What do you guys?
No, I'd agree with you.
But yeah, but it'd be cool. Like if the flames are animated, even the definitely the chains have to be animated. Even a little bit of action on the bike would be cool as well. Like you could picture this. How would it be cool? Like if the whole thing was animated, like he would like jump on the bike, do like a little 360 loop or something, slash a chain, and there's be like fire everywhere. That'd be kind of cool.
And you can drive the bike. That'd be all right.
You think they would do all that in animation? Because that seems a lot of work.
Absolutely not.
It's wishful thinking.
No, you know what? I actually wouldn't put it past them at this point. Their animations are getting really up there now. I mean, their last one with Jack, it's not at that level yet, but their Olaf animation was top notch.
True.
Even the Pink Panther.
Well, there you go. Let's have a fully animated, rigged out, fully decked out Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Just on the subject of Jack as well, I think we've got that dropping soon as well. I think that's dropping Friday, 27th.
Yeah, that's Friday.
That's right. Yeah, and we got like I said, I'm just looking at the blog article here. So we've got Jack. So all of them, there's 3 of them. There's all listed at 30 gems. So Jack is going for 30 gems, 2004 editions. He's rare. So 2004, I believe that's when the film came out. So I think that's what they're aiming at with that one. So we got Violet as our ultra rare. She's static, but she's got a cool looking force field orb going on there. That's 1,198 editions. And we've got Dash as our secret rare. Nothing overly interesting going on with him. He's just got his flash like ready to run pose, and he's coming a secret rare, and he is 598 editions at 30 gems. So what do we think about that? 30 gems, 598 editions. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll probably wait till they get a little cheaper, honestly.
Same.
I'm not really a collectibles kind of person, but if I see a good deal that I'm interested in, I might pick it up.
But yeah, but one thing I am excited for is we have the Bloodstone #1 comic coming. Yes. I think that's for me that's dropping this afternoon at 4:00, but for everyone else I think it's dropping early in the morning. And I'm really liking this cover. I mean, like I'm definitely going to go for at least one, but I think I'd be quite happy with any cover I get on this one because they're all looking really nice.
Yeah, doesn't the character have a tie-in to the Midnight Suns? I think MC was saying that, but yeah, I really am digging the comic. I'm gonna go for it. It's my understanding this comic has some really good real world value as well.
Yeah, I think it's Let me see. I'll see if I can pull up Go Collect here. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my Collectables recap video on it, definitely check that out because he sums it all up quite well. But the character herself, I mean, I know she's had associations with the Midnight Sun, Deadpool, and a few other characters as well. But she also made an appearance in the Werewolf by Night Halloween premiere.
That's right.
Which is also getting re-released on Disney for Halloween, I believe, coming soon. Where they've done it because it was originally in black and white. For those who aren't familiar with it, but they're re-releasing it in color. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I reckon it was a lot better as a black and white, but we'll see.
Yeah, I like the black and white. But as you said, yeah, we'll see how it looks. But I don't know. I think they should stick to the black and white. But that's just me. Yeah.
I think they're just doing it like as a special event type thing. But I thought that show was I'll call it movie. That movie was done really, really well. I mean, I liked Man Thing. I liked the Werewolf by Night. Love the character. Love the whole monster setup. I reckon they set it up really well for a different sort of like path moving forward in the MCU. So hoping to see more of them. Oh, okay. This could be fun.
Are you seriously considering that?
I was thinking about it. I was just getting my Photomatic 3000 ready because I just haven't unloaded on anybody for ages.
Oh, you had trigger finger. Well, sorry, I denied that.
No, that's all right. That's all good.
He's the bouncer of the space.
Yeah, he's like a rugger.
Hey guys, we got Elon Musk in the space.
I know. We just saw.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that I'm following that's following them. So if anyone can vet them, then yeah, I'll let him up. Otherwise, I will not.
Yeah, like I said before, I was just looking for someone to unload my Photomatic 3000 onto. But yeah, back to what we were saying before. So yeah, what was going on? Bloodstone. So I'm just trying to look in the Go Collect site, see what it's actually going for, because I don't actually know what it's going for, but I know it's quite a decent number.
I know you want that ultra rare.
Yeah, I definitely want that ultra. That ultra rare is nice. Done by Ramita Jones, who's done a lot of female work on the app already.
Her work's beautiful.
Very nice.
I really like that ultra rare and the uncommon. Those are my two favorite. I know a lot of people like the secret rare because of her neck choker, but no.
Neck choker and boobies.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it's definitely one of the more what's it? I want to say risque, or if that's the right word, but yeah, definitely much more visually appealing comics we have in the app.
There you go. It'll be a nice wallpaper.
It will. It'll actually I reckon it'll look really good up there with the secret rare Scarlet Witch. Can't remember.
Yeah, that when she's in that red, like that light red suit.
Yeah, I can see this comic being quite popular. Yeah, I can't find it for some reason. But apparently there's a couple going on eBay at the moment. Some for 388, 177. These are all just bids and asking price, or 135. So it's reasonable. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be going for one. If you're going to go for one, good luck to you. There we go. So I'm just reading in the comments here. I've got VK saying FA boobies. That's very true, mate. It is FA boobies, and thanks for taking the time to listen in as well. Like I know you've had a lot going on in real life at the moment, and I just want to say sorry to hear about your grandma's passing. I've seen that posted on X a couple of times, and glad to see you back in the space, mate. And I hope you're doing all right. And thanks for taking the time to listen in with us.
Actually, Marauders 21 was FA Boobies. That was Emma Frost.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I had her on the front with that with the blue dress with the ultra rare.
I love the clarification, Hinano.
The reason I'm clarifying that is because I own that SR. So
yeah, I've got the UR. But yeah, that's very true. We also got Poof listening in the house as well, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Always a pleasure. So, also before I forget as well, Cryptoys has got their second season of Star Wars dropping. Actually, it's 26th. It was today, I think. So either today or tomorrow for your guys' time. And there will be a BOGO deal going on for that as well. So they'll have they got Obi-Wan, they got is it Padme, and they've got Darth Maul, I believe.
Yeah, Amidala and Maul. And Obi-Wan. Yep.
That's the one, yes.
Maul looks pretty badass for a chibi style Darth Maul looking, Cryptoid. In fact, I think it's which one was it? I think it's the Grail. It looks psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does it really cool.
Yeah, man. A shout out to the winners that participated in the giveaway. Cryptoids allowed me to do through my Twitter page. Big A was one of them. I think he just pulled his cube. I think he got an Ultra Grail. I just retweeted it. Raven also won. Yeah, I've had a couple winners. So shout out to them.
That's right. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, go on.
My bad. And by the way, Poof, I was on SeanyPoo's live, man. Make sure you check that out. I was rocking my Cryptoid shirt. I converted it to a hoodie. And I don't know. I think you might have to make me head of the merchandise division over there. You know what I'm saying? Got me out here promoting, baby.
Poof, go and watch that live stream. I have things to say about that as well.
So I think we might have to get something set up, baby. Let's go. Cryptoids merch. Let's get it.
And also, just on the subject of Cryptoids, I see Will posting little snippets again as well. If you look over on Will's X page, is posting a little snippet about the web app. Sorry, not the web app. The mobile app apparently is making progress.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Did he say what about?
No, let me see if I can find it. It is basically just a little screenshot of
it's like user interface stuff.
Yeah, that's the one. User interface. That's the one I'm looking for. So hopefully we'll see that coming soon, because that would be good to see. There we
User
go.
interface. I really hope it's this waitlist stuff. Get on with it.
The way that what? Oh, are you talking about VeVe or Cryptoys?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I might have misunderstood. I was talking about VeVe.
No, that's right. I was just talking about Cryptoys, saying they're making progress on their mobile app, because Will's teasing photos again. But you are right. I mean, like, with the waitlist on the VeVe front, I mean, it'd be cool once they get the is it the 24/7 thing, where you can basically just log in from anywhere in the world and not get kicked out for 24/7 or something like that.
Yeah, I was actually just even talking about the hiccups. That's my fault. I actually even heard you say Will too. So.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about like the hiccups with the payment stuff, like people putting money in thinking that they're able to still get it, and it's actually sold out.
Oh, is that still going on? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely get that one sorted. But yeah, we've got Shadows jumped in. How are you, Shadow?
Hey, I just got out of work. I've been listening in. Just wanted to come by, say hey.
Hey, Shadow.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Hinano.
Yeah. Also, Shadow. Before I forget as well, congratulations to you on your purchase. So,
that was a steal.
Yeah.
That was a steal.
So for anyone who's not familiar with it, Shadow picked himself up a Marvel's #1 common for 27 gems.
Yes. Don't they? I'm so sure that I had seen them for like going for like 60, 50. And then I got on last night like at 2, 3 a.m. after work, and I was like, this is 27 bucks.
It's like, oh my God, I have to get one.
Yeah, because
do you know what the all-time high was for that comic?
What was that?
I said, do you know what the all-time high was for the comic on VeVe?
Not on VeVe, no.
Dude, that the common was at 1,000.
That's crazy, people. Oh.
Yeah, mate.
I feel like it's undervalued.
Let me tell you a story about that comic. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say we do like Storm. For a second, I thought SeanyPoo jumped up for a second there. Let me tell you a story.
I did too.
So I'm just trying to find in the market, see what the current price of Marvel's #1 is going for.
D, you're the co-host. Why are you raising your hand?
No, because I ended up
pushing the wrong button.
Side. No, going back on the Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
Richard had in the comment: is the Ghost Rider figure that will be dropped on VeVe a great version of Ghost Rider, or should it have been the OG Ghost Rider?
Oh, you mean like the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be. I mean, like, what's it? I to go brush off my Ghost Rider knowledge, but I think Danny Ketch is quite popular as well, because I know I've seen a lot of his bike in like some earlier concept art as well. But yeah, what could have been cool is I could have dropped them both together.
Yeah, I mean, go all out. You know, give me Robbie Reyes too, man. I like Robbie Reyes.
Oh yeah, Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
That's
with his car. Yeah, check him in there with the car.
Exactly. I like the Nicolas Cage movies though, man. I thought those movies were underrated, honestly.
I agree with you, Dokta, 100%. And maybe they're saving Johnny Blaze because they're trying to get Nicolas Cage's likeness. How's that for wishful thinking?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do admit as well. I actually enjoyed the Nicolas Cage movie as well. Just like back I remember like back I saw it in cinemas when it first came out, like, and just seeing like the bike and seeing like driving up the side of the building, like just like tearing it up was like amazing at the time. But what did you guys think of the second movie, The Spirit of Vengeance?
I liked them both. That was the other one with Nicolas Cage, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I liked them both. Honestly.
Yeah, it was good.
Cool. And that's right. And they also had the version of Ghost Rider in Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well, the Robbie Reyes version. I actually thought the effects on that one with the skull and the flames was like really cool. Like definitely a step up.
Yeah, I enjoyed that iteration of Robbie Reyes, and like, yeah, if you guys never seen that version of Robbie Reyes and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., go check it out. It's really good.
And I thought they did a really good casting job on that as well. They picked the right guy for that.
Yeah, because I know there was a lot of speculation saying that someone like Norman Reedus, like who's famous for Walking Dead at the moment, was was in line to play Ghost Rider in the MCU. A lot of people had him pegged for it. I think he'd make a good Ghost Rider.
Yeah, definitely. Did you hear this rumor of the guy that plays Harry Potter was going to play Wolverine?
I did hear that. Rumor.
That's crazy.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon Daniel Radcliffe will make a good Wolverine?
I don't think so, man. Let's see it. I saw another guy. I can't think of his name. He's kind of young too. What was it? It's another guy. It's another guy too, man. But he look like he could play the part a little bit. But they gotta. I mean, no matter what we do, man, it's like we gotta let Hugh Jackman go because we need the character to be like someone younger, man. My whole problem with Hollywood is they just take too long to do things, man. There's so many movies that should have existed already, and it's just they take too long in between movies. Like it's just they act like these people are gonna be around forever, but I'm thinking maybe they move like that now because of where AI is going. And,
yeah, that's it. Maybe that's true. Yeah, they're not so fast because they can just get the rights to the likeness and then just like use it forever. That's the whole reason why we've got this whole writer's strike thing going on at the moment.
Yeah, but the quality gets like really pushed to the wayside. Like D and I watched Indiana Jones, the new movie. I won't spoil it, but I did not like it. Me personally, I did not like it. And part of the reason why I didn't like it was the special effects. It was horrible. The CGI was terrible. And if that's what, AI is going to look like with the CGI, I don't want it. I mean, like, you can tell the majority of that first part of that movie was fake. Amongst other things, I didn't like it. What do you guys think? Did you see it?
I've seen it.
I just watched it the other night. And, I couldn't even finish it. I didn't finish it. Like, I had the exact same feelings as you. I got through maybe like 30 minutes, not even. And I ended up turning it off. Went back to Pink Panther.
I heard that it was doing bad on the screeners, and I heard there were people walking out when it did drop, like out of theaters, paying money and everything.
No way.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, see, me personally, I actually enjoyed it only because, like, I was a fan of the original movies, but I mean the CGI, I mean, it did work in bits, but there were bits where it just obviously you could definitely tell it was fake. But it's not the originals, but I thought it was a good try. I just enjoyed seeing Harrison Ford back in the saddle as Indiana Jones. I reckon he's still got a bit of go left in him.
I disagree, man. Like, no? Honestly, like, because if you've seen the movie, then you've seen what he looks like, and it's like the things they do with him is unbelievable. And when I mean unbelievable, like it's not in the realm of reality. I mean, I know those movies are not supposed to be in the realm of reality because if you watch the movie before that, he went into a refrigerator, right, and survived the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, that was funny.
And I always told everybody, just forget that movie. The Last Crusade was it, the end of the trilogy. And so now I'm gonna just say, and I'll be honest, this is just me. Forget this movie, and Crystal Skulls was the end of the trilogy, in my opinion.
1,000% agree.
Yeah.
What's funny about that is I know people that's how they take all of these Star Wars movies. Literally everything. Boba Fett, they say it doesn't make sense. All of these, they just look at them as like, if they're not real movies, then it's not real. Especially like how off the beaten path a lot of this stuff has gotten, and quality levels are definitely questionable. But I mean, a lot of the Marvel movies, same thing. A lot of the ones that are made for TV, they're not really that good. I mean, there's people that's caught up in the hype and the fandom, but as far as like from a technical writing aspect, a lot of the stuff has holes, and it's not that good.
Did you guys watch Secret Invasion? I didn't like it.
No, see,
there's a perfect example. There you go.
I did not like it either.
I thought it started off okay, and then just went just gradually just plateaued as like the hot downhill as the thing just went. That last episode as well, like with that final fight scene, that was just like all over the place. That was a mess.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'd agree about the writing stuff. I think the film production is still there for like Marvel and Star Wars. But like going back to movies like Indiana Jones, I agree with what Hinano was saying, because I feel like films like that almost feel like the franchise is just milking it. Like and what it reminds me of actually is and it's a movie series that's not even really similar, but Fast and Furious. Like the movies now, they're up to 9 or 10 of them, and they just keep getting more and more ridiculous. And it's the same actors and actresses just keep coming back to do the same thing, and it's just kind of ridiculous. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do admit I haven't seen the latest Fast and Furious movie yet, but I think for me that the last one I saw was when they went into space. I was like, okay, that's it. They've crossed the line now. We've got Fast and Furious like in space. So like now it's just getting beyond ridiculous.
And they went to space with a Fiero. Okay.
Yeah.
They just should have stopped at Paul Walker. I just watched the first 3 or 4, and that was it. After I saw Fast 5, I was like, no, what's happening?
Fast 5 is where it starts to go downhill after that.
Yeah, well, Fast 5
is 1 through 5 or 4.
Well, I mean, it sort of starts like stops becoming like about street racing, about like family and all that sort of stuff, and just becomes another heist movie.
Yeah, well, it's a mix of bad film production because the stunts are just too crazy at this point. Like if you haven't seen the recent one, get ready. And then when it comes to the writing stuff that Dokta Strange was just talking about, it's just repetitive. Like it's just the same thing over and over again. Like I said, right? So
yeah. Before we get too carried away, I just want to say hi to SeanyPoo.
Yes, sorry, Shorty. So got lost in the hype. How are you, mate?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Long time no speak.
Mate. What's up, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, I know it's been a while, and you know what? I was listening to you guys, laughing at the SeanyPoo stories. I know.
But we like SeanyPoo stories.
But you guys talking about the Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage. Oh my gosh! When you guys brought that up, it did something to me.
Here we go.
All right, so here I am. I'm a comic book collector. I'm married with the wife. Going to the comic book store, and yes, the movie's going to be coming out very soon. So one of my local comic book shops, I'm going to give them a shout out, all about books and comics. They're closed now, but they were alive back then. Anyways, they had this special thing where for every $25 that you spent at the store up until a certain point, you got entered into this raffle. Now, I didn't understand what the raffle was, but SeanyPoo won.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like, heck yeah, I won.
Like that.
Was. There you go.
It's all right. I got you covered on sound effects.
I'm going to leave it to you. So, I got premiere movie tickets to go see the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, the first one. We got the tickets. We go down there, and it's all crazy. There's red carpet. There's this. You can't take cameras in. And we end up meeting a very particular character outside. Yeah, like we're waiting there, and this guy kind of walks up and, hey, what? And he's trying to communicate. There's just some sense there. It was a different kind of character, but someone told me he's like, "Are you looking forward to the movie?" I said, "Yes, SeanyPoo's looking forward to the movie." And later on, I hear him talking with somebody else, and they're talking about this radio station. And my wife and I were waiting there. It just seems like if we're VIP, like, should we be somewhere else? So we kind of pull out our badges and we're like, hey, is this where the VIP is supposed to go? And the guy that was kind of communicating funny with me got really excited, like, like, oh, okay. And they end up pointing us in a different direction, saying, hey, you actually got to go to this other line where we went to, and we just went right in. We watched the movie. It was awesome. Fast forward, I'm listening to my local radio station, and lo and behold, they have this segment where they have somebody that comes on regularly rate movies. And lo and behold, it's the same guy in line with me. He was rating, I don't know what movie it was at the time, probably Legal Blonde or something like that. But how he rated the movies, he gave it a hell yeah. And he would say it 5 times. If it was 5 times, they would say it that time. And I didn't know, but he was a star and he was really awesome. And that is a SeanyPoo story.
Excellent. Thank you for that story, Shorty. Cool. I thought you were experience. It was a cool experience. I thought you were going to come out and say, like, you know, you met, like, you know, Nicolas Cage or something like that. But
yeah, no. It was just one of those weird instances. Like, I couldn't understand the character. This guy, I couldn't understand him, and lo and behold, he was on a radio station rating movies, and they had him on regularly. It was very crazy. And so I didn't know that. I knew I met a star. So he was the star. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it was Nicolas Cage.
Cool.
No.
Nah.
Hey guys, kind of branching off in a new direction.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys talked about this because since I came a little late.
That's cool.
But have you guys talked about the Bane breaks Batman's back?
No, we have not. We have not covered any McFarlane yet.
Okay. Well, that was a question someone had DM'd me earlier.
Okay, right. So yeah, we've got basically we've got what's it that's Batman Nightfall, isn't it? I remember right off the top of my head.
I have no clue.
I believe. Yeah, we've got Bane breaks the bat's back. A bit of a tongue twister, but we've got that coming soon on McFarlane, and it does look really, really nice. There's also something else coming with that as well. I think it's another Batman collectible. Just bring up McFarlane's website here. Yeah. Oh, did anyone get the Deathstroke?
No, I didn't get anything. This was on McFarlane too? Oh, no. I just look at the McFarlane stuff. I don't necessarily purchase them.
No, I'm the same. I haven't bought anything off neither.
Same here.
It's just like it was in my childhood. I'd get, toys at KB Toys, but Spawn was at like some store down the road and shit, so I wasn't able to get Spawn as often as I wanted. I will get on Todd. I will get on McFarlane eventually. Right now, I'm just kind of watching the platform, and no, I like what they're doing.
Yeah, so is Todd gonna be running the show now? Was that?
You've probably seen the numbers, and he probably sees, well, these are good numbers, and I can make them better.
True.
He's the man. Yeah. Once you put your name behind, his name's already on it. He just needs to put his face behind it, and we'll jump on it. Everybody will jump on it.
Who was managing the platform before, though? Or like why all of a sudden is he taking over? The platform's named after him. Who was doing it before?
Well, Trevor made it look like he was, so I think that's probably the issue.
I haven't really kept up on that side of things, so that's why I'm asking. But
I'm not sure where Trevor has gone.
Yeah, he's going kind of dark at the moment, isn't he?
The breaking of Trevor.
Oh, I thought that was a joke. So he was actually saying that he was running the whole thing?
No. But he was quite a good representative, and he was everywhere. And I think sometimes they want to change the face of it. I mean, he was the face of it in Spaces.
Oh,
well,
I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, we actually had Trevor on VeVe Wednesdays a couple of times in previous episodes. But I
guess I was asking who owned the platform, but Todd still owned the platform.
Oh, yeah, I think I think he's still involved on that side of things.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to find news for the McFarlane drop. But yeah, like I said before, I think there's another Batman drop involved. There's also the Bane breaking Batman's back. And they've got a few things about a couple. There's a few Pacific Rim toy drops coming, which are kind of cool. I do like Pacific Rim. I thought that was a really good movie. Where are you?
Really? Are we going to be able to buy Jaegers?
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
That would be great.
Yeah, get some Jaegers, get some kaiju in there. Do like going like little battle-rama type thing.
Yeah, what
You're
was
a
the name
virtual
of that,
head, Pacific Rim.
What was the name of that Jaeger? The first one? Forget already.
Let's see. There was Gypsy Danger, which was the one that that was the one.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. The second movie was a little bit weaker, but the first movie was really good. So anyone who hasn't seen Pacific Rim, definitely check it out if you like your like Godzilla versus King Kong, like big robots bashing things type movies. And that's also another subject as well. We also got the new TV show coming soon as well. I think is it King of the Monsters, or that's coming to Apple Plus, I believe.
Oh, Monarch,
that's the one. And I think Godzilla's going to be making an appearance in that one as well.
Yeah, I think that comes out like next week or so.
Here we go. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. That's what it is. Yeah, 10 episodes. Season premiere is November 17th. So a couple of weeks. And yeah, I believe that's on Apple Plus, I think.
Anybody subscribe to Apple Plus? We just started watching Ted Lasso. And I know that's been around for a while, but I didn't realize how much of a gold series that really was. That is such a good series. You guys seen it?
Me, no, I haven't.
You got to see it, man. There's comedy and there's a lot of heartfeltness in it. And that's what I love the most about it, is there's like a lot of heartfeltness in it. And you'll like it because they pretty much film it where you're at.
Not really now.
You know what I mean? It's in the UK.
But in the UK. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, Josh.
I'm starting to daze off over here, so I think I'm going to call it. Try and be a responsible adult.
Well, that makes one of us.
Yeah, that's it. I always try.
No, I appreciate you letting me up, and hope everybody has a good night, day, morning, wherever you are. And I'll catch you guys later.
Nice talking with you, Josh.
Yeah, no worries, Josh. Thanks.
Take care, Josh.
Always a pleasure. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I don't subscribe to Apple Plus TV. There's nothing I really watch on it. But I would definitely be keep my eye out on this one.
But don't you have one of those? I'll call it a magic box. I used to sell what you have, and that's what I used to call the product. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
use your magic box to watch Ted Lasso.
Oh, I'll definitely be using my magic box. I was just saying I don't pay for the subscriptions when I don't have to.
Yeah, our company pays for our Apple stuff since our company phones are iPhones. So
nice. Yeah, no.
show on Apple Plus is For All Mankind.
Oh, that is so good.
For All Mankind.
Yeah. So the premise with that is, imagine if the Russians went to the moon instead of the U.S. And then they go with that. It's an alternate universe where the Russians went to the moon. They were the first to land there. And so now there's like a huge space race between Russia and the U.S. And then so you get to see kind of like a generational thing where like humanity upgrades faster than they should because the U.S. and Russia are like trying to beat each other to the moon, to Mars, and to wherever else. And I won't spoil it from there.
Okay. For All Mankind. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Seems like it's got a fairly decent cast in it too.
Yeah, I believe Joe Kinnaman's in there, and
that's
he
the
plays
one.
a historical figure. You got like people playing Buzz Aldrin, or I'm sorry, Buzz Lightyear, not Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I know the one.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, well, there you go. So check it out, guys, if you haven't seen it or know about it, For All Mankind. And that's going to be on Apple Plus as well. No, very cool. Me personally, I'm just still chipping away through Star Wars Rebels. I'm trying to get to the end, so I'm going to watch Ahsoka, but I'm just about through season 3. And I'm chipping away at Loki season 2.
Oh yeah, Loki is good too.
Loki's getting good.
Yeah.
So, has anyone watched the latest episode, or with Miss Minutes getting very angry and very jealous?
Yeah, we're all caught up. It's a really good show, and I'm glad they gave him a series.
So I can already see where this is sort of going. Like, Miss Minutes is going to potentially get like, we're going to have like an Ultron situation going on here, where Miss Minutes is going to get a body and then start raising hell. I reckon what's going to be down the track.
Whoa, man! Spoilers. I mean,
it's been a week or two.
That's true.
But that's pure speculation. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just a guy talking into a microphone.
Yeah, they all die.
That's it. Everybody dies.
Yeah, it's an episode of Lost.
Yeah. But I do have one or two theories about, like, because at the end of the episode, Miss Minutes is saying, like, that he shouldn't have done this to me, like, because I know some of his big secrets, and one of them involves you, and once you hear about it, you're going to be really angry. So I was like, I got a theory or two about what one of them might be, but that might potentially be spoilers, so I might have to keep that one to myself. But Casual, you were going to say something, mate?
No, I'm good. Stay on the subject. We're good.
Okay.
I haven't seen the show yet.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry if there's spoilers, but yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely one of the stronger Marvel TV shows.
No spoilers. Everyone just dies.
That's it.
Oh.
I'll throw my 2 cents of a suggestion real quick. And for anybody that likes John Wick, stuff like that, I would check out the show called The Continental.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen it, but apparently, yeah, it's really good. I think there's only 3 or 4 episodes though, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was episode each week for 3 weeks, pretty much like movie length. So
I'm gonna watch. Sorry.
No, go on.
I don't know if anyone else is gonna watch, but I'm gonna watch Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah.
Our daughter wants to see that.
Yeah, my kids are really looking forward to that.
I actually don't know a hell of a lot about it. All I know is, like, when I walk down the toy aisles, like, at our local Smith's toy shop here in the UK, those toys look scary. Like, some of them are like really, really creepy looking toys.
I have a massive style carnival plush from Five Nights at Freddy. It's neon blue and yellow, I got it at the thrift store literally for like $2.99. I'm sure a parent donated it because it's kind of creepy, but it turns out it's pretty rare. Now this just like NFTs, I should have sold it when I found it a couple years ago because there was a few sales at the time for like 200, $300, and now I seen one only sold for about $75. But this thing weighs like 50 pounds. I mean, it's massive. But I was going to make a post earlier about that. There is actually a Five Nights at Freddy plush that just sold for like $900. That's how collectible that stuff is.
Whoa.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a small one.
Ooh,
yeah, right.
I'll see which ones my daughter has, and I don't know.
It blows my mind. Our child is 10, and last year she was afraid of the dark, and now she wants to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's her overcoming her fear of the dark. I don't know.
The game was a kid's phenomenon, and they use those characters in so many like kids videos that come out of like Russia and stuff. Like all the weird YouTube videos and stuff will have Five Nights at Freddy characters in it.
Yeah, she was explaining it to us, and I'm just like, what? What is this like show about? Are you watching stuff you're not supposed to be watching? She's like, no, it's not that scary. And like she's telling me about it. I'm like, what the hell? Like you're telling me as a 10-year-old that's not scary? Okay. Because there's just some weird stuff.
She was good with her explanation. She chose her words well. She never tried to use a scary reference whatsoever, even though we knew what she was alluding to. But yeah, interesting game. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Has anyone played it?
No, I haven't played it, but now I want to play it.
I've watched the game. You don't need to play it though. You can just watch some of the gameplay videos. I mean, it's a jump scare game. That the original. It's and kids love that stuff.
Yeah, right. Well, just looking at it now on IMDb, and apparently the early ratings are looking pretty good. Like they're giving it a 6.2 out of 10. So that's modest. But yeah, I think it comes out in cinemas for us tomorrow.
Yes, I'm gonna be there with my sisters.
Nice. Yeah, maybe I can convince the missus to let me have a cinema day on the weekend. Maybe I'll try and sneak it in. But there are quite a good couple of titles coming soon.
You got something, Casual?
Yeah, not to change the topic, but the very first pin I put up top there, I'm just excited about it, because we like to talk about collectibles every week too. And this is my little. I think I'm just buying stuff now at this point, just so I can talk about it. But I've deep dived. I spent like all day researching Scotty Young autograph cards, and this is your little alpha here. I'll be honest with you, I only paid $10 for each one of these cards. If you were to try to get them, there's only 6 more listed on comc.com, and they're like $20 and up. There's a few on eBay that are graded from like 30 some bucks and up, but this is pretty much one of his only cards. This card is it was actually an award card, an achievement cards from Upper Deck EPAC. So somebody had to collect a bunch of stuff, and they got this kind of like an airdrop, and then they essentially floored it on comc.com. So this is from 2016. I'm not telling you guys to scoop them up, but you can send offers. So you can put in like $10 for the ones that are 20, and maybe they'll accept it. So then you can send it directly to grading. So I know those of you in the chat here, well, not in the chat, but in the audience who collect Scotty Young, definitely look into this Civil War II achievement card autograph. There's only 6 more on comc.com. There's my plug.
comc.com. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do love a bit of Scotty Young on the Scotty Young's work on the app and also in real life. We also have our own the Scotty Young as well in the form of SeanyPoo.
I just bought. What did I buy yesterday? Batman Off-World #1. I believe that's Scotty Young's first foray into Disney. I'm not Disney, DC. Yeah, but I just bought that off his website yesterday. I think it was Kenobi that was referencing that yesterday. Anybody else pick that up?
Yeah, I need to. Thanks for the reminder.
They're still in stock. I just looked.
Cool. So I was just seeing if Kenobi was still in the crowd listening with us. He was listening a little while ago. But yeah, that's also another really cool member of the community as well, because he's been doing his giveaway packs, which I believe Hinano, you and Dee got one.
Yeah. We bought 2 each, and we got way more than what we paid for. And I would definitely go to his next show again. Definitely takes.
Yeah, so definitely stay tuned for that one. So
on Whatnot.
Yeah, I told him next time he does it, we'll probably do a live stream, and we'll stream it on our YouTube channel as long as he's not playing any music.
That's it. We'll try and promote it. Try and promote the hell out of it best we can.
Yeah, just to get more eyeballs. I give him credit. He went up against Comic-Con in Friday the 13th when he did his last show, and he pushed for like 10 hours straight. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh. Here, I'm pinning his thing up there.
Nice.
So the last thing I want to say about those autograph cards I pinned is on PSA, there's only been 6 of them, and there's no 9s or 10s. So then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't even look at the quality. So then I'm zooming in on the scans on these, and I'm like, I don't know if these are centered. That's probably why I got them for $10. So even when you're buying stuff online, I won't get these cards physically. I'm going to send them directly to grading from that site. You got to like zoom in on the cards and check for details. And now you can actually pay for a pre-grading service. It's $5 per card, which that seems like a lot, but when you have cards that are worth maybe several hundred, it's not too bad. So.
Okay, cool. That's it. It's always interesting to learn a bit more about the cards. So like I've said in previous episode, Casual recently just got me into the Upper Deck E-Decks and
E-Packs,
E-Pack, sorry. And yeah, like I said, I admit I still haven't had much time to do anything with them, but it's just cool to see how it all works and how the technology works is the same as all of it. Like just nice little added flavor to the digital space.
It was fun last night. I joined the Marvel Snap Alley, and I was a speaker for a little bit, and I threw all of them a couple of Marvel cards on there. And it's just, just builds their collection. That's all. It's just fun because when you get like these base cards, they're not real valuable, but like it'll get somebody maybe into the platform, maybe into collecting cards. And we're all learning a little bit about Marvel and stuff. And these are out of my like personal collection. So, I mean, if anybody down there wants to check out Upper Deck E-Pack and wants a card, just hit me up in the DMs and I'll throw you a Marvel card. I'm not saying it's going to be worth anything, but you can trade up.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go. So if you're interested in getting involved, hit up Casual.
Yeah, and I can't remember which of I'm drawing a blank right now, but one of the announcements on the VeVe space, that is also FA on Marvel Snap. I can't remember which one they talked about.
Oh, that was Bloodstone. Alicia Bloodstone from Bloodstone 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Yes.
Whoops.
Oh, did you just mute everybody?
Whoopsie.
No, whoopsie daisy.
I thought I had my mic on for a second. I was like, damn, I was talking.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was just on the subject of Upper Deck E-Packs. Like, I just realized that one thing that you can do is on the side they've got the free daily unboxings or free daily e-pack openings, and I thought, oh, actually, I better have a look and see what they got. But
hey, it's fun though, because if you open the Goodwins ones, you don't know what you're gonna get. So I got like a Joe Biden, I got but then I got a Michael Jordan. I'm like, what? There's Michael Jordans in these? So like,
really?
You can't redeem those free cards. Yeah, you can't redeem them, but there's still people who collect the free ones. It's just fun. People who collect don't necessarily care about making money on this stuff. But I traded one of those free cards for a Neopets promo card. I don't know if you remember Neopets.
Vaguely, very, very vaguely.
I remember.
I don't know a whole bunch about it, but I do remember it. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take one of those cards. I just feel like it's cool to have in my inventory. And one thing I like about Upper Deck is, they got their own personal avatars, and they have like they have achievements, like essentially on Xbox. And if you unlock one of these achievements by getting like certain cards, you'll unlock a different card, essentially like an airdrop, and that might be a physical, that might be signed, that might be super rare, and it tracks it, and you can see how many of those have been unlocked, how many of those are in the ecosystem, and a lot of people have some of the coolest cards in the world. And me and John were talking about Teach Pomoko, and there are people on there who have cards from 2016 from the very first Marvel anime set. Tons of autographs on there. They've never redeemed them. They're literally just sitting in Upper Deck's vault. So there are a lot of digital collectors out there. They've been out there since 2016 when Upper Deck EPAC launched, and they're just learning about NFTs too, because now Upper Deck launched Collect Evo, which is NFTs as well, and they launched with a logo. Some of us, the VeVe fam, we had a space one day, we bought those, and I don't know what we were thinking. We were thinking it was going to be like the VeVe logo, but then they ended up just doing hockey drops because they hold the NHL license. So if you're into hockey, they do have NFTs on their third site. They have a comic site, a card site, and an NFT site. So they're trying to bridge the gap as well. My little weird fantasy is that I think it'd be really awesome if VeVe and Upper Deck's site Collect Forever, their comic book site, work together on some of the exclusives, because then we could just store our issue of Addiction on the vault, and if we want to redeem it, we can, but we can still trade it. We don't necessarily need to use VeVe to trade it. I could see a partnership.
Ooh, yeah.
Now I said it, I put it into the atmosphere, so.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm up to almost 100 comics on Collect Forever, and I've been buying multiples, and that's how I've been doing my giveaways and stuff. So I have I bought 12 issues of Spider-Boy #1. So I plan on giving away a couple of the foil editions, and I've just bought a whole bunch of different comics on there, because you have to pay for shipping afterwards, but they come inside of a soft slab. It's kind of like the CGC slab, but it's a little flexible, but it does have a label, and it also says uncirculated, and it's certified by Upper Deck. They take a picture. There's a little barcode and stuff, and you actually have to cut the slab open with scissors to pull the comic out. I haven't even shipped these home yet, so once I do, I'll make some unboxing videos. There's literally only 2 videos on YouTube showing these soft slab comics, so I'm early. I can't wait to show you guys what's going on over there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Ooh, that was new.
I liked it.
Yeah, that was different. I liked it.
Like Wreck-It Ralph vibes.
Yeah. Go to Wreck-It.
That's the sound.
Dude, I'm doing the dance.
That's it. There'll be like Felix doing the dance in the background or something.
Fix it, Felix. Fix it, Felix.
Love it. All right, guys. Well, I got about another 20 minutes or so before I got to start thinking about closing up this space, because my little ones tend to kick around then. Especially my son at the moment's been having a bit of trouble sleeping, because again I spent last night and early this morning on my son's bedroom floor again. But just to give everyone a bit of fair warning, but I want to just extend an invitation to anybody who's been listening in the background, wants to come up and say a few words or say hi. That offer is always there. Like I said, this is a very open space. If you want to say something about the conversation we've been having, or want to share your collection or share your collecting journey, your experiences with VeVe or any other digital platform, I would love to hear them. Yes, Casual.
Shout out to the Batman Who Laughs. I think you got number 25 of the common, right? Give me a thumbs up if I'm correct, if I read that right. That's pretty awesome, man. Iron Man.
Oh, was that with the Iron? Oh, nice one. Oh, big congratulations to you. Also, big congratulations to anyone else who got some awesome numbers out of that Iron Man drop as well. Because I like we were saying earlier on in the episode, we're seeing unboxings left, right, and center of the Iron Mans, and they are starting to pop up on the app now as well. Ah, very cool.
Oh, I just gotta say, I'm gonna make my big announcement, especially to you, Hinano. I read Double Quill's blog, and it is awesome.
The reference is, I've been asking her, has she been reading Double Quill's blogs? And the answer was no, but this last one she did was about the uncommon variant, about the comics, as well as the real life. It's a really, really good blog. You guys should check it out.
Life hack, you can drop it into AI and summarize it if you're lazy, but I didn't tell you to do that. Just read it and like it and share it.
No, that's what I always do. I don't always get a chance to read it as soon as she drops it on Sundays. But I do read them. It may take me a couple days, but I do.
Well, there you go, Ozman. You can start reading her blogs if she gives you permission. There, narrating them. Relax and read Double Quill's blog.
Yeah, that'd be cool. A collab. Maybe she would come up and read it. I mean, she doesn't have to show her face if she doesn't want to. Osman, are you regging?
He might have a situation. But yeah, I was going to say, anybody down there, if you guys want to come up, seriously, we'd like to hear from you.
Well, does anyone have Halloween plans? Are you guys dressing up, taking the kids or yourself trick-or-treating, or just partying or something?
I just got this Spider-Man mask. And just throw that on him, and I'm good. And I got a Mario hat, so that works for me every year. And I'll go to my friend's house, and they carve like 100 pumpkins, and I'll stand out there. And it's so funny because even me being like overweight and just wearing like a winter coat, I'll put that Spider-Man mask on, and a little kid, little Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. So cute.
That's awesome. Well, you're. I don't have anything. Oh, we talked about so much stuff. Oh my God, casual. Yeah, I was asking if anyone had any plans or if they were dressing up and stuff for Halloween.
When is that?
Yeah, that's Friday. Her and Mr. Falcon are hosting.
Are any of you guys participating?
No, that's Friday, October 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard. Right. I'll pin it up to the top.
I could enter one of my pets because they got so many damn costumes. They got 2 drawers in one of my dressers.
Nice.
I have 4 cats and a dog, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty. They've had some viral videos and stuff, and they're all very old now. But one of them had a commercial one time. It was climbing up a curtain, and it was the video was purchased to use for a limited time by hayneedle.com. And it was like, it was your cat's destroying whatever, and then the cat's climbing up the curtain and stuff. And I've had some. Yep, I've had a few videos on TV. I've had a deceased cat was on Nickelodeon. We had before. It was boxing our other cat, and I actually was doing a voiceover. And I'm like, that I was just doing like a boxing voiceover, and they ended up using the video. They didn't pay me for it, but I gave them the rights. I mean, it was like the first time I ever did anything like this. This was in the olden days, and it was Zach and Cody had a funny video thing that they were doing for a while. I don't even know. I'm too old to know what the shit is. So, but they ended up doing a voiceover. They took my voiceover off and they did the voiceover. I thought it was gonna be my big break. That's why I let them do it for free.
Yeah, you do some pretty mean voiceovers. When I was listening to you in Rebel Space that one time.
Yeah, I know. So there's enough people in here, but I've done some voiceover for TV, and I've done voiceover in Dubai for 3 years, and just from home. Yeah, from home. It was cool. I worked with one big production agency. I'm a butcher full time, a meat cutter. So this was like my side gig, and it was decent money and stuff. But I tell you what, if I moved to Hollywood, that would have been way different. Just to give you guys an idea, my first audition was Kevin Hart, Get Hard. I didn't get that one, but that led into me getting the gig in Dubai. So pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't want to dox myself. The stuff in Dubai, I've done Star Wars trilogy marathon thing that they did one time, so that was badass. So it was actually my voice on the Star Wars commercials. I've done like Disney princess marathons in Dubai. I've done some international commercials for Better Call Saul. That was the Breaking Bad spinoff.
What? That's awesome.
My biggest commercial ever was The Equalizer too. So there's my doxing. There you go. But so that was fun. But there's a lot of people. Like one time I went to Guitar Center and I had to get a piece for my microphone, and I was just like, I was all excited. I'm like, hey man, I'm a voice actor now. And he's like, dude, we're all voice actors. And I'm like, what? When he said that, I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. And he's like, no, dude, I'm the voice of this Target commercial that like was playing all summer last year. I'm like, really? Yeah, so I mean, it's cool to do it. Like my whole thing was being a movie trailer voice actor, and I actually have done that in my life. I can actually say I've done that, so proud of it. Here, I'll do an example since O'Malley's down there, and I know he appreciates when I do it. So you're listening to. You ready? You're listening to VeVe Wednesdays, episode 31, VeVe Collecting, VeVe Collecting, fandom, comics, film, and more. That's pretty much it. You just change and I'm just using cheap earbuds, so.
You have an amazing voice.
I appreciate it. Hey, do you guys, if you ever played video games, research Max Payne. That was one of my real influences in high school. I'm just like, just the grittiness of that game. And I was doing the voice in high school. People thought it was so freaking cool. And then I just kept doing it. And the way I got in with this Hollywood company, and when I say Hollywood, it was literally like on Hollywood Boulevard. Like it was literally, I was getting this huge check. The bank didn't even believe it was real when I would cash it because I'm like living in this small town and I got a check from Hollywood. But I just put myself out there. I was doing free voiceovers. I wasn't even doing Fiverr. I was just doing free shit, and they found me from that. So.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing. Like, you kind of answered the question that you put yourself out there, like how you got into it. That's pretty cool. It's funny because right now, like, I'm in New York and I'm trying my best to like find people that are creators and filmmakers and all this other stuff. And I'm in Facebook groups trying to like get in with those people because that's like a passion of mine. And there's this one guy who made a post about small animation series, and he was looking for a voice actor. It's not paid, so I thought it was kind of funny because I was thinking about like going in and see if he liked my voice for some pieces. So I'm kind of like in the same boat right now.
Yeah, nothing's too small, man. I mean, oh, sorry about that. But no, nothing's too small. And the reason I say that is Don LaFontaine, the greatest voice actor of all time, essentially, for the movie trailer voices, he was doing stuff for kids in like fifth grade for their projects and stuff. My phone's about to die, guys. So I just plugged in the charger, heading out. Nice talking to you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and sorry. Nas, are you able to speak now? Yeah, he's been trying to come up and it says connecting. So I think he's gonna try and go down and come back up.
Got to get past your nerves. That's it. Everything we talked about, because we had like, I remember you and I would have like long conversations into the night about, oh, we should try this, we should try that. It was all talk, and we pretty much did everything we said we were going to do. Yeah, still going. And don't stop. Don't stop. Don't think you can't do it. Don't feel like you'll fail. Just do it. And if you have trouble, ask for help. We're all here to help you.
Before we go, Nas, he actually had to dig. He needs to do some family stuff, but he just wanted to come up and say what's up.
Hey, I can hear you guys. You guys might have rugged. I can't hear anybody, and occasionally, like, I'll hear someone's voice, and then it goes away.
Oh. Maybe something was happening.
I'm not sure if it was
because
just me,
even
though,
Oz.
so I don't, like, I kept going back in and out, and, like, I could just not hear anyone.
No, but Nas was saying that he couldn't hear you at one time.
No, I mean, you guys seem fine. I was just gonna come up here to let you guys know, but I can hear you guys now, so maybe it was just me. Oh yeah, thank you. Like, that was super exciting. Oh fuck. Sorry, hold on. I'm playing Fortnite and I almost got killed.
Don't die! Don't die!
All these people are so bad. Like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm playing with one hand and they can't kill me, so it's all good.
I know Seany plays Fortnite too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you purchase the Michael Myers?
Yeah,
skin?
I just got that. You guys want to listen to the song? Here, let me see if I can play it. How do I play it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me find it. There it is. Can you guys hear it? And then wait for it. He plays that part with a knife.
Yeah, you guys
Fred
gotta
Labbits
look up that email.
Oh, oops. Fred Labbit said listeners can't hear Osman. They can't hear you. Yeah, apparently they can't hear you.
No, it's like I can hear you just fine. So maybe once in a while it is or something.
Sounds like it might just be listeners.
Good.
I couldn't hear you. I'm kidding. I can't hear you. I'm joking. I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah, I think it's you gotta reset, but that would just bug us. Yeah, I think you have like once in a while you have bad connections, Oz. So I think that's the issue. Yeah, thanks Oz. Thanks for hosting the space. Thanks listeners for listening and speakers for coming up, and everyone just lurking and hanging in there with us. Everyone have a good night. Have a good day. Eat some food, and yeah, take it easy.
Take care.
Peace.
See you guys.